Saw it too. I was like,
Yeah.
I'm not expecting anything. Wow, this is good.
Yeah. Enchanted was a really great film. I liked it a lot. And I think that was like my first introduction to
Amy Adams.
Yeah, Amy Adams. And I was just like, who is this? She's so awesome.
My first introduction to her were two things. Smallville. She was on for the Freak of the Week episode.
Really?
And that's funny because she ended up being Lois Lane later.
Oh, yeah.
And then my other iteration with her was Cruel Intentions 2. She played the Sarah Michelle Gellar role in the prequel, Catherine.
I did not watch that film.
You don't need to.
Yeah, I figured I could give that one a miss, but...
Yeah, the first one. You're good with the first one.
Hello, welcome back to Get Jabby. I'm ACHARA KIRK, joined by Andrew Flash Gordon.
What's up?
And we were just here, just shooting some stuff, and I saw this trailer and I was like, hey, Andrew, how do you feel about doing this with me? Because I haven't seen the trailer yet. And then you were like, yes, love Enchanted, which is what we were talking about before, we said hello. Anyway, it's all gone backwards. Super excited for this. I believe this is a show, so that'll be interesting. So yeah, let's get into it. But before we do, please, if you guys haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, click that bell icon so you know whenever we drop a new video, and upvote this video if you are enjoying what you're watching. Yeah, let's jump into this.
I know that change can be scary, but it can also be exciting.
If I learned anything from meeting a princess on a billboard, is that sometimes you just have to take a leap.
Let's start our new life. Pretty soon, this whole place will feel like home, you'll see.
Aww.
It's all part of the
Wow.
adventure.
It's like
That's
a castle.
not an adventure, that's a landfill.
A land filled with adventure. Nancy Edward!
Oh,
Congratulations!
Oh, it's what they call a fixer-upper.
Yes, once your peasants have dug out the moat and added a turret and a balcony from which you can sing. I see it now.
Okay. Malvina, Monroe, I would have sold you this house, but I deal in slightly more upscale homes.
In Andalasia, the hardest part of life is finding your happily ever after. This world's very different.
If this world is not to your liking, then you must change it.
I wish.
What?
I wish.
Jumping jelly stick. Wait, how am I talking?
I wish for a fairy tale life, and it's all gone terribly wrong.
Or terribly right.
Oh!
At the last stroke of 12, nothing will be as it was before.
Stepmother!
Oh, Giselle, what have you done? That's wicked.
Wicked good.
Oh, it's a
movie. Okay.
I thought it was a show. I think I got confused because
When
it said it was streaming.
Yeah.
Oh, that is cute though. Wow. I'm into it. I really want to watch that. That looks like a really cute family movie. Perfect time as well. Thanksgiving. Stuff yourself with food and then hang out with your family and watch the film.
Yeah, no, I mean, they definitely took a good while to make the sequel, longer than I would have expected. But I mean, I'm glad we're getting, because I really was so invested in the first movie. I remember we were talking about this off camera, that I remember when I saw the trailer to the first movie and just the premise of it, I'm like, I don't know if I want to watch this. But Amy Adams' performance in the first film, she just elevates that movie into just such a different level of just awesomeness. And also, too, her on-screen chemistry and her character interactions with Patrick Dempsey are just fantastic. But James Marsden, he's so good.
Awesome in it, yeah.
He's so funny. I love him. I still think one of my favorite scenes of all time from the first movie is when, he's calling for Giselle and he jumps off the bridge and then he gets hit by the bike. I've never laughed so hard in a movie theater. I mean, that's one of my laugh out loud moments in a movie theater. This looks fun. It looks entertaining. And there also looks like a pretty interesting storyline, too. Like, just Giselle living in a new world that she's not used to. Yeah, she's got the family she wants, but again, just getting used to the new world and making sure her new family is just happy with the universe that they exist in. So it's a relatable, understanding storyline that I think we can all relate to, and it looks great. I mean, just having the cast back alone just always will pique my interest, but it does look like a very provocative and interesting storyline too. That looks good. It looks visually stimulating. We got a lot of the animated characters coming back from the first movie too, which also piques my interest. And also too, it looks like I think it was Maya Rudolph.
Yeah, I'm excited for her.
Yeah, it looks like she's going to be a nefarious character as well. So that always piques my interest. She's a very good actress. I think one of my first films I ever saw her in was Bridesmaids. Which I loved her in. She's so funny in that movie.
Great in that film.
I'm really looking forward to adding her to the cast of this and seeing how she interacts with all the characters and what her character is really up to, and kind of like it looks like she was maybe tricking Giselle into for that wish or whatnot. So we'll see what happens, but it looks really interesting.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of is the trope of be careful what you wish for, right? And so she wants her life to be a fairy tale, but then with a fairy tale comes all the other stuff, like you've got the bad queen or people kind of falling into these stereotypes that you find in fairy tales, which is what I really enjoyed about Enchanted. Like the whole premise of it was like, let's take the princess out of the fairy tale and put her in real life. How would she deal with being in real life in Manhattan of all places? Like my favorite thing in that movie was when she started singing, and instead of like cute animals coming, it's like cockroaches and rats and stuff, which we saw here in the trailer. Now it's like the other way around. She's in the real world and she's got the family, but she wants part of that like fairy tale back. And so the fairy tale is coming out into the real world as well, and now she has to deal with family issues and a home and all of that. So I am excited to see that. And I love Amy Adams' energy, like how she's so pure and sweet as Giselle. And so, I'm excited to see more of that. And also, her character is more grown up now. I mean, I don't know how much time has passed in the world of the film, because it seems like, they got married, she became a stepmother, and she's got a little baby. So it's been however many years. Like 2007 was when Enchanted came out, right? So it's been like 15. I can't do math.
15 from release date, but also too her stepdaughter is clearly grown up, so they're gonna have to explain that there was. I mean, that's already explanatory that there is a passage of time, but
it's like how much though?
Right. Yeah. Just laying off with what you said, I love that fish out of water storyline that they gave us with Giselle in the first film, and then kind of like you said, reversing it in this one, where like the Patrick Dempsey and the other ones, like they're bringing her world into this, so now kind of they're the fish out of water per se in this, kind of just because their world is now into this. So it's going to be interesting to kind of flip the script. And also I'm really curious too, because I thought Giselle had such a beautiful arc and character development in the last film, and it was really well earned. It wasn't like, this is so formulaic, so generic. No, it was really well earned, which was one of the surprising aspects of that film. Was like, I didn't expect the first Enchanted film, I didn't expect it to be as deep as it was. Like, I was really shocked because I was not expecting anything from that movie. When I read the plot, I was like, I'm not really, I don't know. But again, Amy Adams' performance and the way the storyline was and the way her character developed just really got me so into that movie, and I've watched it so many times since. So I'm really curious to see again in this film how her character is going to develop, because I think you laid it best, like be careful what you wish for, and like understanding you already got the fairy tale. You have a husband that loves you, you have a stepdaughter who's wonderful, you have a kid, like that is the fairy tale, or you have the fairy tale already. And her having an understanding of that, like, hey, I didn't need to wish for all this, and I'm really excited to see how that character develops into that understanding. That's going to be possibly her arc in this film. So I'm really curious to see how, and fascinated to watch how that happens.
I think you might have nailed it.
We'll see.
You might have just given away the entire plot of the movie.
I'm sure that's just one possible aspect, but I'm sure there's going to be more to it. I mean, but I'm always excited to see Amy Adams and James Marsden, Patrick Dempsey, and again, I'm very curious to see how Maya Rudolph is going to being added to the cast as well. She's a great actress, so I'm really excited. This looks great.
Absolutely. So you guys, let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, click that bell icon so you know whenever we drop a new video, and upvote this video if you are enjoying what you're watching. I'm ACHARA KIRK. This is
Andrew Flash Gordon.
Ciao!